it a red flag if she doesn't have any friends? As in, like, I literally don't know who she hangs out with when she's single. Or my dick.
Is it a red flag if she does not have any friends, Sally?
Yeah.
I think so too. But there's an important caveat.
Okay.
Because if she's on the apps and she's single, maybe she's new to town. And if she's new to a city, it's tough to make friends right away.
Okay. Totally
I will
agree with
give
that.
her that, or him, that
Mhm.
caveat. But if she's got no friends, I think it's a red flag.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there are two types of people. There are the people that like this is like me, call everyone their best friend and
Okay.
they've got like a million friends, and that as I'm know myself better, I probably don't keep in touch with all of them as much as I should. But then if you ask me, I'd be like, oh my God, my best friend so-and-so. Like, I don't have like 10 best friends, but I will call 10 people my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All platonic.
And
by
I'm
the
not
way.
trying to be like, I have so many friends. I just have like, I have a high quantity and still a decent quality, but I don't like put all my eggs in
Okay.
one.
You're like, okay. I'm using your husband as an example here. I
Mhm.
feel like his like hometown high school friend group
Mhm.
is like, it's them and
Literally
nobody
no new
else.
friends. It's
No
like,
new, right? Where I think you and I are similar, that I have 2 guys in this group, and then I
Uh-huh.
have 3 football guys, and then I have 4 hockey guys,
Yeah.
and then like when I get home, it's a job to bumblebee around
Right.
and pollinate everybody.
got like my high school, my college, my
Yes.
post work, this work, my
Exactly.
grad school, like all of those people.
Will's got like more friends for sure, but like around, but he like that high school group text will forever stay the same.
Right. And then the other type of person is like, well, that you've got like 2 people that those are your people. You don't really stray out of it. Maybe
Mhm.
you're an introvert and that's it. But I think having like no one in your life is a red flag because it's like, why are you alone?
Yeah.
Maybe you choose to be. That's fine.
Sure.
Or maybe you're toxic and you've burned a lot of friendships.
Well, that's the big problem, right? Is like, I think you can tell a lot about a person by the company they keep.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can't choose it, like family, right? Sometimes it's a friend that's been there forever, that has gone a different direction, and you're kind of trying to still figure things out with them.
Right.
But for the most part, you can tell a lot about yourself by the company that is around you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I think you should be able to make some assumptions or judge somebody or make inferences based on their friends. And you want to know that you're a good person outside the whatever facade you're putting up in a relationship.
Right. But like you said, it depends on like how well he knows her. Like
Mm-hmm.
if he's only gone on like a couple dates with her and he hasn't like seen her out with people, like maybe she just is like,
Yeah, there's obviously caveats.
maybe all of her friends are in a different city. But at the same time, I feel like when you get to know someone better and you're like maybe living with them or going to think about marrying them,
Mm-hmm.
again, looking at their friends and like the way they treat each other is so important. To me, I'd almost argue that like a more red flag for me would be like somebody that has friends that are not like loyal ride or die friends.
Sure.
Cause I'm like, what's up with you that you don't have like a couple people that would like take a bullet for you? You know what I'm saying? Does that
we have
sound dramatic?
We have a question on this very podcast coming up about that.
Yeah. Like maybe that person is like some of my best friends, quote unquote, are like my siblings because we all live in the same city. So like, I probably see some of my sisters more than I see anybody else.
Sure.
But like, do you have people in your life that are going to support you and like be there for you? And if you don't, why not? And I'm not like being like, oh, you need to have people in your life.
It's not I guess it's judgment's the wrong word. It's just like it's like I'm curious.
I'm just thinking of people that I know that I'm like, the friends, you have these friends that they're not like obviously your good friend, but people that like run through friends.
Yeah.
Like their flavor of the week.
Fucking Randy
you're like,
over here.
Yeah, Randy. You know what I'm talking about. You
Yes.
have somebody that you're like, oh, so and so's attached to so and so this week.
Mm-hmm.
And they're divulging every single thing and they're like seen together. And then all of a sudden there's a little falling out. And then that
they're
person's on to
to
the next
on to
one.
the next one. Yeah.
That is a bigger red flag to me than like having no friends.
What about I'm piggybacking here. What about the girl that says, "Oh, I'm not friends with girls. I just have a bunch of guy friends," or like I get along better with guys.
I think that's like a really like overdone like
Trope. Yeah.
that I'm kind of like, okay, we get it. But I also don't think that like maybe you're in a job where like you're surrounded by all guys
Sure.
and like you don't have any girlfriends in your city. So like you hang out with guys. That happens.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that's a red flag. I'm just saying there's like what like is there a toxic thing
But you know
there?
what I think though? The girls who say that
Oh no.
are very much like, and not like there are girls who that is their actual case,
Sure.
but they don't go to people and be like, I just am more of a guy's girl than a girl's girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girls who are saying I'm more of a guy's girl than a girl's girl, and like I'm just closer with guys. Normally, that is for a reason. In my opinion,
Okay.
what history has taught me.
I don't disagree. I don't have like an example in my head that I can.
I have a
Bullshit.
literal example of somebody that I feel like is friends with more guys than girls, and it's because she's in a field where it's like she's the
Sure,
only
that's
girl,
fair. Yeah, totally fair.
and it's one of my friends. So we are friends, but
Mhm.
like she has a lot of guy friends.
Got it.
But it would never be like, I'm just friends with guys, because that's just not her personality.
I'm just
I
a guy.
feel
I'm
like
a
when
guy.
people
What's
are
it
like-
called? It's a the pick me personality,
Yeah,
where it's like
that's like also claiming, no offense to anybody, like that you're super into sports to like impress people.
yeah, that was the
That's the
I
other
didn't want to
overdone
I didn't
trope.
want to be the
Which I
the
hate
guys,
saying
but
because I
yeah.
think it's dumb for girls to not be allowed to like.
correct. There's,
like
the
sports without
gatekeeping
being-
of that is insane.
But I also think like you can just be into sports and not have to tell everyone about it.
I'm afraid there's people out there that are like, fuck you guys.
No,
And I'm
there
just-
are, and I hope
I
people
feel
understand that I'm not like putting all this on women, because I think there are things that guys do too that I'm just like, that's
Oh, very
fucking
much.
sketchy.
very
Like
much
if
so.
you have to tell people that you're a gentleman, you're not a gentleman.
Maybe a southern gent.
Guess what? Like it's through actions. So
Yeah.
stop being like, oh, I'm
I'm a gentleman.
a gentleman.
I'm a-
No, just
You
show
got
me.
your whole personality from Wolf of Wall
likely,
Street.
yeah, likely you're a douchebag, and I
Jordan
you know,
Belfort. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Can
We
we do
really
the next
derailed,
one before
yeah.
we say too much?
yeah.